What Joel Embiid did, it's Joel Embiid actually, but what Joel Embiid did last night is still being undersold by the media. Now, my bias and love for Joel Embiid aside, he did something that took Kareem 4 overtimes to do, and besides that, nobody else has ever done it. Joel Embiid is now the king of Los Angeles if LeBron is the king of New York, because he dumped like nearly 80 points, 30 rebounds, 15 blocks, shot 1,000% from the field against the Clippers and the Lakers. Joel Embiid, in his 2 games in the Staples Center, now has a lot more points than Lonzo Ball does at the Staples Center. That's a problem.
He also plays in the 4th quarter, unlike Lonzo Ball.
That's true. 46 points, which was a career high, 15 rebounds, just 1 shy of his career high, 7 assists and 7 blocks. I believe he was, and then an equally amazing stat is, I believe those who were up against him defensively finished 2 of 16 from the field inside the perimeter.
I cannot say I did not see that.
It was
statistic.
something ridiculous.
I know they
like
couldn't
that.
stop him.
Simmons also has 1 rebound, I believe, or 1 assist shy of a triple-double.
Yep.
Now, we're worried. We're still always going to be worried because Embiid has played 45 games in 4 regular seasons in the NBA. He needs to get through an 82-game season or even a 70-game season and do it through the playoffs and see what happens with the wear and tear. But what he did last night was one of the 25 greatest regular season basketball games in the history of the league. Because those numbers aren't just made up. That's Anthony Davis on steroid numbers from 3 years ago when we were like, if we're redrafting the league, I was one of them. You don't take LeBron, you take Davis. Well, now if you're redrafting the league, Davis has fallen to like 7th.
Because he also can't stay healthy, of course.
He also can't stay healthy.
Well, I don't know what's more impressive, like what we saw from the aesthetically pleasing aspect of his footwork.
Yeah, it's always fun.
The Euro step around Brook Lopez, who just stood there like the Statue of Liberty. How he remember when we did a Julius Randle clip, and Denise was talking about how much she loves Julius Randle.
Yeah, I mean, Embiid's not as good as Julius Randle, is what I'm trying to say. It's on my Instagram too. Like, he's the greatest player.
Keeping his pivot down. Jesus Christ. Keeping his pivot down, going up and under twice on Julius Randle was basketball pornography at its finest.
He took a Melo move, he took a Kobe move, there was 1 Dirk move, there was a Hakeem Olajuwon literal move, which he was doing for like the last 2 years. He's been doing he did that last year too when he was healthy, when he played in the 32 games. He took 1 Shaq move. He's trolling by playing.
He's also trolling on social media as well. He went to Twitter and said, I like Lonzo's game. No shots towards him, #trusted. But then on Instagram, he posted, what a night, #the process.
Well, where did he do it?
Of him, Instagram, going up on Lonzo, the location, Lavar, Fars, Iran.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really amazing.
Unbelievable.
So, in addition to that, when his post-game press conference, he was asked, he said he really wanted to be the first player with a quadruple double with blocks. Then he goes, shout out Hassan Whiteside. He's not joking when he says players can't guard him. At the Clipper game on Monday night, DeAndre Jordan fouled out and Willie Reed had 5 fouls.
Yeah.
He caused a player to have pretty much 2 players to combine for 11 fouls against him because they can't guard him. They can't guard him.
I don't know what was more impressive, as I was going to say. The footwork that he had, which again we have not seen from a big man since Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yes.
Or the fact that he scored 46 points on 20 field goal attempts.
Oh, I'm sorry. He also did it in 34 minutes.
34 minutes!
You guys realize, like, here's what people have to realize. Here's the process. Here's the thing you have to realize. If he played, let's say, like that was a play, I don't know, it will be different in the playoffs. Everyone tries hard in the playoffs, and the Lakers aren't making the playoffs. So, let's say you just played, I don't know, he was going for it. He played 45 minutes. People realize that's probably close to it's definitely a triple-double. I would safely assume he'd find a way to get the assist. Blocks are much harder, but he's likely finishing with 60 points.
You said if he played the whole game.
He played the whole game. 45 minutes. And look, that's what Giannis is. Giannis has been playing 44, 45 minutes. Harden's actually been as durable. I think pretty much he has had some injury worries, but he plays like 47 minutes a fucking game sometimes.
Yeah.
So a lot of respect to that. He's playing. Screw the resting system.